Pisces, Happy New Year. I love you. I just wanted to say a quick message. And I started putting up some cards, and it's just amazing. The question was to the spirits, guide, the universe, God, the divine. What is the advice for Pisces for the year 2023? And it's just beautiful. I don't know, I'm feeling bubbling with joy, and I think, and it looks like this year is going to be a revelation. Like I told you, 2023 is 223 is 7. And of course, the card of the 7-7 came. And it has to do with mystical messages. Follow the signs. This year, 2023 Pisces, you need to ground yourself in the earth, but the earth of light. The earth, meaning your body, and what is within this body, this garden. We've talked about how are you going to nurture your frequency, your light, your vibration, the love that you feel within. This love can only be felt when the mind drops here. And so 7 has to do with contemplation, meditation, has to do with your connection with the higher realms. And it's evident that signs will come, intuitions, insights will come. It's a transformational year where perhaps your dreams can become reality, Pisces, and it's up to you. Your attitude is everything. Whatever dramas or circumstances, troubles that are around you, you can't focus on them. Just know that they are here on the path so that actually you shift to this other realm, this new earth, this heaven on earth. If you feel heaven within you, this is what you will create. So this is the only focus you should have, the only ground you should be in, okay? So underneath, you got 1-1, which is 11, the chosen one, fast track to ascension, confirming this message. You're the chosen one. You might become truly someone really important for people when it comes to the spiritual, the guidance. And this can come in so many ways. It can be teaching a kid, it can be a smile to a stranger. You know, we teach the spiritual is not speaking or, you know, it's living it. It's being the light. When you are this love and this light within, when you live in heaven, when you are heaven, you shine this around you to the world. So we don't change the world, we change ourselves. We create heaven within ourselves to create this heaven on earth. And we take all the lessons, all the dramas, and that takes into account our thoughts, our limiting beliefs. All of those are dramas. They don't belong to us. We shift that, we go beyond that, and that's how we create, that's how we realize our dreams, from the heart, from the inside out, Pisces. So you had this card from the angels, self-criticism. We, your angels, ask you to please be more compassionate towards yourself. So this compassion we talked about before, Pisces, has to do with especially for yourself. We're learning to be gentle, to not be so judgmental, okay? To flow. We, your angel, ask you to please be more compassionate towards yourself. Observe the times when you have critical thoughts about you, and make an effort to replace these negative thoughts with positive, loving ones. This is a shift, Pisces. You are a wondrous being of light, even if at times you think you're less than perfect. Remember that God and divine perfection exist in all things. Also, to back that up, Pisces, there's a perfection in divine timing, okay? So patience is coming through as well here for this year. Be patient. Be patient, okay? Things are going to start to accelerate, and we see that as well in the tarot spread that we have here. In love, your home, your dreams, your emotional fulfillment, it's all here, Pisces. all the cards came flowing up, and it's crazy. But on the first line, you'll see there's temptation, this devil, those toxic behaviors, the past. This doesn't belong to you anymore. You shift, okay? You shift, Pisces. Breakthrough. How many How many beautiful, heartfelt wishes have been crushed by fear? Remember, we have to choose between love and fear. How many times has society's voice of disapproval cast a shadow on your dreams? It is time to break free of these false beliefs, Pisces, and realize your dreams. Allow your heart to guide you. Trust your inner guidance. The time is right. It's time. Okay? So all of these false beliefs that are really based in fear, right? And are based on our old traumas, oh, I can't have a stable relationship. I can't. Yes, you can. It's time. The magic is about to happen. If you live from that, if you trust in that, shift. Okay? Trust. We're getting into this Aquarian energy, Pisces, and it's all about the people, about communities, about your own independence as well, how you think you for yourself. You need to ground yourself into that inner strength of, I'm no longer doubting myself, I no longer have fear, and it's a choice. It's a choice to be happy. It's a choice to live your dreams. It's a choice. So you're actually the only one to cast a shadow in front of yourself. The external doesn't do it for you. You're not a victim. You're a creator. You have the power. Okay? Break through, Pisces. Here. Now, this beautiful card, Victory of Miriam, of the Rumi deck. If you're longing to caress the moon, do not turn away from it, right? The self-sabotage. You are an eagle with wings, ready to soar. So I push you from the cliff top so that you may know yourself. Whatever may be troubling you is not meant to bring you trouble. Allow yourself to become eagle-eyed, beloved wild one. The attitude, rather than the circumstance, needs to shift. Then you shall find your resolution. Okay? So this is the card. We're being pushed, Pisces. We were chosen, not in an egoic way. We have a light that we can't dim anymore. So whatever is going on in the material world is your circumstance. Don't allow your focus to get involved in that. See the bigger picture. Okay? You're ready. You're ready to go beyond your blockages. And then underneath, we had this one, Al-Usa star of Venus. I'm not a handful of worthless dust. You're not worthless, Pisces. I'm not just an empty shell. I'm a regal pearl formed in this world. Even a small blessing of light is more powerful than the fears of multitudes. There is no need to fight fear with fear, hate with hate, or anger with anger. You do not have to convince anyone of anything. Connect with the love within your heart, rest there, and become wise. So it has nothing to do with approval of others, of society, of how many likes, whatever dislikes, whatever people think. This year you need to be very strong into your own power, only guided by the divine, only connected to the divine, and connected beyond yourself, so that you can shift beyond the fear, the hate, the anger, and shift into this rest inside, this love, this ground, this light. Your light is more powerful than the fear of multitudes. Okay? So whatever drama is going on, you stay here, Pisces. All right? So we also got this one, Mother Mary, love and peace. This compassion. Let go of the need to be right. Choose peace. Mother healing is possible at this time. So like we talked before, it's no longer about the duality of I'm wrong, you're right, I'm right, you're wrong. That has to do with many circumstances in our life, in the relationships particularly. We're learning to be flexible. We're learning to, go through the duality, become one. And the one is found in the heart. If you're always present, aligned with your inner heart, inner light, then there is a truth for you in the moment. Every moment is different. Every person is different. But there is a truth for you. And it's the truth of the divine through you. Your ego is not going to determine, judge. You're going to let the 0 point guide you. Okay? You rest there. Now, some of you could get into a new home. We have here new home. Moving, perhaps, is a good step in the right direction, they're saying. It's in Spanish. That could be really simply finding home within you as well, shifting your perception. But it could also be physical. It could be a small move, a big move, who knows? But you have to be ready for the adventure. For that, you need to be ready for the unknown. You need to be ready for the guidance of the divine. And so for that, you need to be out of yourself, which paradoxically brings you back into yourself, to your true self. Some of you could get pregnant. We have here pregnancy. The birth of a kid is going to bring many benedictions for the world and for you. So this is beautiful for those of you who have been actually, really hoping for this. A little disclosure, and I won't get too personal, but this has been something that the doctors have said is not possible within this body right now. And I will keep on with faith. I really desire now having this experience, this miracle of having a baby within this body, creating. It's a miracle, truly. And perhaps I'm sharing that because the infertility, whatever they call it, a lot of women go through this, a lot of couples go through this. And it's a very lonely journey. It can be very sad, very depressive. And it's a real test from God. Those tests, when we tell you, and this is not related just to this pregnancy, but it could have to do with just so many things in life, that the world tells you, no, it's not possible, that your mind tells you, no, it's not possible, that, this relationship is not possible, this home is not possible, you can't be happy, you can't do this, you can't do that, right? All those things that in the 3D are like set in stone, it's not possible. That's when we look for the miracle. That's where we step out of ourselves. And perhaps this is a blessing, okay? So calling to, other women perhaps that are going through this, we are not alone. And God knows, okay? Now we have Saint Germain, karma releasing. Move beyond drama. We're releasing so many things, Pisces. Create your own path, okay? Aquarian energy. Make room for good energy, positive Pisces, again, again, and again. We have hope underneath, love and acceptance. This acceptance theme is coming through. Accepting what needs to happen. Not holding on tight to our comfort, what we know. We need to let go now. If we want to expand, if we really want to live our dreams, something that needs to be let go of. We need to be courageous to go beyond our old us, right? And accepting ourselves. It's okay, we're okay. Sometimes, maybe perhaps you're not feeling okay, you're feeling like you're out of practice, meditation or whichever. Don't be so hard on yourself. It's okay. It's okay sometimes to just be completely out of whack. It's okay. We're human. Okay? So accepting compassion and really accepting the will of God, the divine, right? We're not so much in control. That brings up patience. This feminine energy, right? Patience, compassion, acceptance. Really, if you look at it, those three words, patience, compassion, and acceptance, have to do with surrender. Surrender. Surrender totally. All of you. It's big, Pisces. It's a devotional way of being where you don't allow any of that other stuff, this noise, to take all of you. You need to decide that all of you is just this light, just light. And it goes up, up. Okay? So finishing up here with the story that came through with your tarot. You got the Star and the Four of Swords. You healing what is bringing you discontent or boredom in your life. And what it is showing here is that it has to do with temptation, the devil, all of those negative negative attitudes, behaviors, thoughts, everything, emotions, all of that garbage is garbage. And garbage is let go of, especially in the 31st of December, getting into the 1st of January. It's over. Okay? So it's tempting. You know, the thoughts are tempting, the emotions, tempt us so much because they're so strong and intense. Sometimes we believe in them. We're tempted to believe in them. We're tempted to believe in our thoughts. But we need to really ground into that space where we know, no, this is over. Yeah, it can come. I'm not fighting it, but I'm not believing in it. Okay? My focus is on the light. Whatever you put your focus on is what you will expand. Okay, so when you feel sad, if you linger too long in that, you have to feel it. But if you linger too long in that and you believe in it, then this is what you will expand. So we're learning the power of our thoughts, of our awareness, wherever, and that's your choice. You put your awareness, your consciousness on what you truly want, what makes you feel good, right? That's the shift. We're not a victim, we're a creator. So if things feel bad, you can shift that. That's it. That's the magic. Go higher, Pisces. Now we have the Two of Water, and there's a lot of emphasis here on connections, relationships here. Underneath we have the Lover as well. Could have to do with the Leo, but it doesn't have to be. Very strong relationship, a twin flame soulmate it could be. But we see that there is a new beginning. You have the Ace of Pentacles behind. This is divinely guided, is grounded, it's for the long term, it's committed, and action is going to be put forward. You have the Three of Wands here. You're moving towards that. Now, we need to be patient. We have a Seven of Pentacles here, a divine masculine, it could be an earth energy, but this seven energy has to do with, again, this year where definitely later, 24, 25, 26, the astrologers are talking about really things speeding up. So this year still has to do with planting the seeds. And the most important seeds we're planting is within ourselves, the ground, the stability mentally, spiritually, emotionally that we are anchoring in is very important. Because if not, we could be swayed away, fall into mental traps, emotional traps, illusory stuff, confusion. We need to be strong here. Stay focused. The Chariot. This is moving forward. Cancer energy. Towards love. Love, Pisces. If you feel love in your heart, Pisces, love will come to you. Don't focus on any relationship, whether you are in a relationship or you're not in a relationship. You lose yourself when you get out of yourself, when your focus is outward. Again, the focus is inward, is on the light, on the divine, on the love within. If you feel this, it will come naturally. So just be here, talking about the hermit, inside the inner light. And that is what grounds you. Four of Pentacle here. That's also talking about what we need to release. But really, what you release is what gives you the stability. Again, if you release all of that noise, you get the stability within. Now this year has to do with major changes. 10 of Sword, Tower. It's beautiful. It's beautiful. I love personally the Tower. The Tower has to do with everything that was built up around you, the layers and layers, go crumbling. All those pains, all of that is being shifted suddenly, unexpectedly. Perhaps you'll be the first one to be surprised on how your life suddenly is changing without really noticing it, day by day, but suddenly, wow, you're like, who am I? I'm different. My life is different. That's because you have shifted. So your life shifts. More and more happiness is going to come through. We finish with a 10 of water here. And it's not a coincidence. I don't use this deck very often. I love it, but it hasn't been used very much the last few months. And this 10 of cups, 10 of water, this is the good tower, by the way, for the deck. This 10 of water, look at this Buddha. So your emotional fulfillment, happily ever after, this is with the family, with everything, comes through how you are inside. If you're this happy Buddha, you will create that life, right? And underneath we had a 9 of water. So 9 of cups, 10 of cups. This is emotional fulfillment within yourself, which brings the emotional fulfillment with another, a job, community, relationships, partnerships. Okay? So again, Pisces, become that happiness, that joy. Become the dream you want to manifest. Shift. If everything was dark in your life, everything was sad or whichever, or parts of it, release all of that. Now you shift to another frequency, which is heaven. When you become heaven, you create heaven on earth. Okay? So I love you. I hope this was helpful, and I wish you a beautiful 31st and 1st of January 2023, and I will see you very, 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 very soon.